Hi, welcome to the Woolly Knitter knitting podcast. It's not all about knitting, it's also a bit sewing, a bit crochet, sometimes acquisitions, sometimes making clothes. I want to add another item, but I have to think about it before I talk about it. And I'm Cindy for my new viewers, and I'm living in the Netherlands. And I learned to knit from my mother and grandmother. And for I think now a couple of years I picked it up. And now I'm addicted to knitting, addicted to making things. And my goal is to make handmade clothes for myself with sewing, crochet or knitting. So I have one finished item today and a couple of whips, knitting whips. I have some things I bought. And I went to the charity shop and I got some other goodies I want to show you. And before I start, a couple of viewers asked me if I can do more English podcasts. Yes, I can. I wanted to try to record first the Dutch version, and 2 days or one day or 2 days later I can record the English version, because I'm recording on my tablet and the memory is not that great on my tablet, so I have to record, put it on YouTube, then I have to delete it from my tablet, then I have to record again in English, and then so on. So and I have only space on my tablet for 45 minutes. So that's why I don't record and put it on internet exactly the same time, because I can't. And sometimes the English version is a bit harder for me. I want to try it. And maybe when I talk more English in the podcasts, it's getting easier for me. So that's it. Let's get started with the first and also the last finished object for today. It's the simple sewing t-shirt. It's a free pattern on the internet. I put a link in the show notes. It's a nice stretchy fabric with cotton balls, cotton flowers on it. And because I didn't have more fabric, I had to buy some white board fabric, because otherwise the t-shirt was too short for me. And this, I think it's making it finished, a finished look on it. I made the t-shirt one size bigger than the normal size I have, because I saw the measurements and maybe it was a bit too small. And so I got the XL, I guess, version, and with a stretchy fabric it's a very nice fitting t-shirt for me, and I'm very happy to make it and to finish it, and it fits well. So it's making me want to sew some more clothes. So this is my simple sewing t-shirt. I'm happy. I can wear it next week we get in the Netherlands some nice summer weather, because now it's not cold, but it's rainy, it's gray, it's a bit like autumn and not the summer I want to. It's in Italy and Spain and Greece it's too hot, but here it's too wet. So my simple sewing t-shirts in a nice tricot stretchy fabric. Yeah, very happy. That's my finished object for today. Then I have some whips, and I start with the first one. I already showed it in the Dutch podcast. It's the olive cardigan by Knitting for Olive. It's for my granddaughter. This is the one with the leaves. But then I made a photo from the cardigan, and then I saw I made a huge mistake. Let's see, where can I show it to you? Here. Oops, it's not that. Here, it's not a leaf, it's crisscross. It's, no, it's not. I made a mistake, and I don't know what kind of mistake I made, but I have to rip it all out and start over. And then maybe, and also on where the bottom band has to come, it's straight, and then it's, no, I think I made a mistake. I don't think so. I made a mistake on the back, and also the raglan line is here. It's a straight line. Then you got the shoulders, and this line is not straight. See, I made a mistake, and I have to frog it and then start over. Too bad, but I'm glad I see it now when it's not all done. So I knit the cardigan with it's a bit lavender color, drops air. Yes, drops air. And it's very soft. It's not that fluffy, because first I wanted to make something with mohair, but for a baby I don't think mohair is something you use when the baby is small. So this is the 9 months size. And maybe when she's over a year, I made something with mohair in it. But for now, I use drops air. It's a very soft, very fluffy yarn. It's a blown yarn, I thought. Yeah, it's a blown yarn. And the color, I adore this color. It's very nice. Too bad I made a mistake and saw it when I had to make a picture for the podcast. So that's first whip, frog whip. And then I start over. The second whip is my socks. I made my socks. It's just a simple vanilla sock with a white cuff, heel and toe. And the white is Long Yarns Jawoll, this one. And last year I went to the craft fair here in the Netherlands, and I bought this lovely silk mohair. And it's a bit old pink, I guess. It's the right color I'm showing you. And when you knit it with the white, you get all those speckles. I really love it. I haven't got to knit with silk mohair that got some speckles on it. So I find it really beautiful. I want to buy more. When I see the booth from her, I thought it was a German booth, but it's Italian wool, Italian silk mohair. Don't know the name, but I write it down in the show notes. So the first sock I finished, and the second sock I'm decreasing for the foot. I just knitted the heel, and yeah, it's gonna be a very beautiful pair of socks. So this is my second whip. My third whip is also sock related, and it's the Surprise Sock Along by Stephen West. And if you are knitting it and you are not at clue 3, then I suggest you look the other way, because I'm gonna show you clue 1, 2 and 3, and I'm gonna show it to you now. Okay, this is one. It's a nice 2x2 rib with a cable, then some very nice color work here also. Then you're gonna knit the heel flap and heel turn, and the heel flap, oh, I really love it. I'm gonna use it more than only for this sock. And then clue number 3 is a little cable here at the decrease. You have to decrease and then you knit the cable. When I look at the sock, this cable is better looking than this one. Why? I don't know. Because it's the same cable, but yeah. I think it's more beautiful than the other way. So this is the right sock. I'm knitting it, yeah, simultaneously, something like that, sorry. And I finished clue 3 also on the left sock. Yeah. I think it's a stunning sock pattern by Stephen West. Yeah. So I have to, because the Surprise Sock Along is finished, and I'm a bit behind. That's not that bad, but I have to knit clue number 4. And it's gonna be also this part and this part, and then the toe. So I have to knit a bit more, but that's okay. This is the minty green yarn I'm using, and Leah from Koperdraadje dyed it for me. So I have quite a bit left. And this is the green I dyed myself. It's a bit mossy green with a dark green, light green on it. It's a very beautiful color. And I have to see what how much I have left when I finish the socks, and then maybe I'm gonna make some grannies with it, with these, and make a pillow cover for me for in my room. So, but first I have to finish the socks clue 4, the Surprise Sock Along Contrast Blast by Stephen West. Very, very nice socks. Very wonderful and lovely pattern. So that's whip number 3. Whip number 4 is this one on the mannequin. It's the Cecile top by Paula Strikt, and I knit it with the Lana Grossa Cool Wool. The colorway is Assam, and it's a bit more yellow than you see here. It's it's a rib version of the Cecile top, and I knit it with 3.25 on bamboo needles. Yeah, 3.25. Yeah, it's not going very fast, but yeah, I'm almost done, because I have to have here about 40 centimeters, and I have now 22 centimeters is 8.5 inch, but I have to get 15.5 inch to fit exactly. But it's 100% merino, and it's very stretchy, so maybe when I wash it and block it and wear it, it's gonna hang a bit more. So maybe I don't have to knit 40 centimeters for the body from the armpit to my hips. But I have to see, I try it every time I knit something on it to see if I have the right length. Yeah, it's a very nice, very easy pattern to knit, but because it's on a 3.25, it's not going that fast, and I have more whips where I knit on. So every day I give a bit of love to a whip I have, and I can't wait to finish it. The neckline is also beautiful. It's turning a bit round to the inside, and this also here. So yeah, it's the Cecile top by Paula Strikt. Then I have also the Rosa at the Ball cardigan by Cecile. didn't do anything on it from the last podcast. This is what I have so far. And I have to knit 6 parts. This part, 6, 2 under my armpit, and then I have to divide the stitches for the armholes, and then you knit further. It's a stick cardigan, so that means that when I finish the body and the sleeves, I have to stick it, make a button band, and put the buttons on, and then I have to crochet around the flowers, put some beads on it, and so it's a long-term project, but sometimes I'm gonna show it, not always, because when I don't do anything about it, or maybe it's also the same the same pattern, I don't have to show it all the time, but I think it's gonna be a very beautiful cardigan. I knit this with holst garn super soft. This color is Peony 038. It's a bit raspberry pink. It's 50% merino, 50% Shetland wool, and on 50 grams it's 287 meters. And when you knit it with one thread, it's 3 to 3.5 millimeter, and with 2 threads 4 to 4.5 millimeter. So it's a very nice wool, and I'm very happy with the result so far. So this is also what I am working on from time to time. I think that was it for the knitting projects. I bought a couple of things. First, I want to do some English paper piecing, like I said, and also sewing a bit of yarn sleeves and some project bags. So I am very busy in my head with all the patterns I want to make. But for the English paper piecing, I bought a couple of packages with 100% cotton. I bought it at the Action. I don't know if there is Action in America or something. I don't know. But here I bought it for €2.20 per package, and it's very lovely with flowers, with a bit dots on it, with stars, and these are some flowers. I have it in mint green, pink, lila. This is a bit, also green with blue, and the old pink version. And this one I wanted to use for a project bag. So this I bought at the Action for not that much money. Then I was visiting my mom, and we wanted to go to the yarn store, but the yarn store was closed for vacation. So we went to the fabric store. We have to do something. My mother is also a very crafty person, So she likes to crochet, she also likes to knit, to sew, diamond painting. She has an embroidery machine, so yeah, that's also what she loves to do. So she's also a very busy woman. And I wanted to start to try needle felting. And I bought a little package with a little mouse. And here are the needles inside. And they are very, very sharp needles. So I never done needle felting, so I really wanted to try it. So I bought this little package with everything you need inside. And yeah, maybe I love it and I want to do a bigger project, because I bought a doll to make a Waldorf doll that you have to make it all by yourself, but the head is also with needle felting. So I wanted to try a small, not very expensive thing, needle felting package, to try and to get a bit the felting technique. So that's why I bought this, and when I enjoy it and when I have it a bit under control, I can start the doll project. So this is what I bought on the internet. And then we went to the yarn store and I got some very nice fabric from my mom. This is one with, it's also a stretchy fabric with swans on it. This one I bought for a bag, Mickey Mouse. And this one, it's a very teddy, fluffy, for a jacket for my granddaughter, or maybe a pajama. And then with a border in the colors from the stars on it. So this is what I got. So I have some sewing to do. And the last thing that I wanted to show you is I went to the charity shop and I bought three Crafting Without Borders, 3 nice books. And then when I was paying the books, it was €1, I guess, for one book. The lady in the charity shop says to me, "Are you crafting a lot?" I said, "Yes, almost all day." So she had a bit of an, some books for me. She didn't know what to do with it, so she gave it to me. Very old books. This one is with, all kinds of hand sew borders, or I don't know how you, all kinds of stitches. What you can do on your clothes, or your English paper piecing, or maybe also quilting. I don't know, but I find it very beautiful. This one I love. So I got 2 books. This one is another. This one is a bit bigger stitches. And then I got the Ariadne. Very old. It's from 1959. Love it. Love the patterns. And this one, oops, and this one I'm not gonna use, but it's wood crafting. Also the other side. And some books about felting. And also frivolité. I don't know what frivolité is. It's a lady's crafting with a little, yeah, I don't know, wooden thingy. Oh, I know now what it is. It's with this tool with threads, and they are making from the the borders around this how you call it, I don't know how you call it, around a little blanket, or maybe a necklace. You can make a necklace with it. So that's the frivolité. Very nice. And some, a small book with I don't know, for kids, with paper. And this is also for some sewing techniques. And so that's what I got for free. The other books I don't gonna use with paper. 2 books, so that is gonna go. And 1 book I bought for myself at I'm going for a bit too fast maybe, with the at the fabric store. This one, My Image, and I loved this dress, but also the blazer and some other very nice patterns. Look, this dress, I love it. I want to make it, but then not so very tight because I don't have the figure for it. But yeah, that's what I saw. Also have to look for the other. Oh yeah, this one. A nice suit, home suit. I want to make this one. So first I have to finish some knitting project. It's a sweater and some trousers. And I love the green. I'm gonna look for what the fabric is that they are using. Sometimes you have to. This book is written in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 languages. It's in Dutch, France, Spanish, Deutsch, and English. So it's for everybody. The fabric they are using is jogging fabric, polyester, viscose, elastan. Yeah. I'm gonna make this one because I love it. A homemade home suit. Yeah, that's great. So this one is also on my bought list, as you want to say it. That was all I had to and I wanted to show you. I'm also busy with another sweater. It's the Koiva sweater by Caitlin Hunter. But that is something for the next podcast. I cast it on and I knit some rows, but I want to record the time that I am exactly knitting on a sweater. I want to know how long I knit, how many hours I knit on a sweater. So yeah, I don't, because when I'm alone I can knit on it, but when my boyfriend's home, I can't knit because I have to record the time. I have to watch the pattern because it's color work pattern, so and structures in it. So I only knit when I'm alone at home. But that's for the next podcast. So for now, that's it. I wish you very happy and very fun crafty weeks, and I hope you are well and you're doing well. Maybe you're on vacation, or maybe you're just at home, vacation at home, or you're working, but have some lovely couple of weeks, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Okay, bye.